So I'm having a chat with Fleur East. How are you?
Ah, wonderful. Thank you. How are you doing?
Yes, yeah, not too bad. Thanks very much. So we're having a little chat because you've got a new single out called Count the Ways. What can you tell us about the track?
Well, I actually got inspired by a sonnet that I read, Sonnet 43, and the opening line was, "How do I love thee? Let me count the ways." And in that sonnet, it lists all the ways that that person is in love with their partner. But in Count the Ways, my song, I've decided to flip it, and I'm listing all the ways that my ex broke my heart. So it's a playful, tongue-in-cheek breakup song.
Good. And I'm sure your fans will want to know, is this the start of a bigger body of work, or is it just a solo single for now?
I'm going to be releasing a lot more singles throughout the year, and then towards the end of the year, I'll release a full body of work. But I'm having so much fun just working on individual singles for now.
hmm Good. And what have you got already ready to come out? How many singles have you got written and ready? Where are you at with more new music?
Oh, I mean, I've got a whole vault of songs ready and waiting to come out, to be honest with you. I just need to select and handpick the ones that are right. I've been sitting on so much music for such a long time, and particularly since the pandemic, when we had so much time off. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Good. And you've obviously been writing for many years now. What happens to the tracks that you write but don't necessarily use? Do you come back to them at a future date, or do you simply just bin them off and start again next time round?
Sometimes I do come back to them. Like, for example, my last album, Fearless, there were a few songs on there that had been sitting in the vault for like 4 years at that point. And I never thought I'd ever release them. And then I ended up doing that on my last album. So sometimes they do get used. Other times they get used for other projects. So, for example, there was a song I wrote and it got picked up for an advert for a makeup brand. And then one that got picked up for a TikTok campaign. So they always do get used, but there are a lot of songs that are sitting there that no one's ever heard and that my family and friends still play at home to themselves because they really like them, but they've never been released.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure your fans will be wanting to see you live. And you've got a date coming up in March. I bet you can't wait to be performing live again.
Yes, on March the 16th at Union Chapel in London, Islington. I'm going to be performing live with a live band. I'm going to be dancing. It's going to be a real experience, and I'm so excited for it.
Good. And is this the start of more live dates to come? What is the plan for the rest of the year?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more shows to come, and I've just put together a new band, and they're sounding so amazing. So, yeah, throughout the year, I'll be performing a lot more.
Good. Are you taking it overseas as well?
Well, not for now, but I mean, who knows? Like, I always start the year off going, oh, no, it's quite a tame year. And then by the end of the year, I look back and go, whoa, what did we just do? So, yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come.
Yeah, like last year, in which most of your time was taken up dancing on Strictly Come Dancing. How was that?
Oh, the most incredible experience. I loved it. It was a lot harder than I thought, to be honest with you. But I loved every single second of it. And it was really cool, like, at this point in my career, to be able to learn something brand new from scratch. Like, when do you ever really get the chance to do that? So it was amazing to have a crash course in Latin and ballroom dance, and I've learned so much doing it.
And are you going to be taking anything you've learned on the road with you?
Yeah, I mean, even at my show on March the 16th, I'm going to be doing a lot more dancing in that show, and may have a few surprises from my Strictly friends. So you'll have that to look forward to.
Good. And how was the tour at the start of this year out on the road doing Strictly?
The tour was a lot more fun than the TV show, a lot less pressure. No one was getting eliminated. So we really enjoyed it.
Did you win any?
Yes, me and Vito actually won all of the London shows. So that was amazing at the O2 Arena. So that was really cool to be able to win something.
Yes, indeed. Well, rather than coming runner-up in all the shows you tend to come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's my curse, the curse of the runner-up.
Good. Well, just before we go, I will say that I did vote for you in the final of Strictly.
Oh, thank you.
You had my vote, so but we kind of all knew that Hamza was probably going to get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Excellent. Well, Fleur, it's been a pleasure having a catch up with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.